Mark and Eve were trying their best to get back to their normal lives while helping Earth rebuild everything from the ruins. But one day, Eve notices that her powers have started acting up rather inconsistently. When Eve goes to the bathroom, Mark knocks to check in on her, but Eve demands Mark to leave her alone. This is when Eve learns that her powers are acting strange because she was pregnant with Mark's child. Even though Mark continuously keeps asking her if she was okay, Eve does not reveal her pregnancy to him. Instead, she goes to William's dorm and tells him about her pregnancy. Eve would tell William that she did want children, but was not ready for a child at such a young age. Later, she would arrive to see Mark on his roof and talk about the situation at hand. But then they are interrupted by Nolan and Alan the alien asking for Mark's help in the Viltrumite War. So, just as Eve worked up the courage to tell him, Mark was called to join the coalition of planets in the Viltrumite War. Knowing that Mark needed to leave to help put an end to the Viltrumite invasion, Eve hides the whole thing even after knowing that he would be away for an indefinite amount of time. She knew that Mark would want to stay behind and help her, so Eve did not be the one to hold him back. While Mark goes away to fight the Viltrumites for over 10 months, Eve continued Invincible Inc. alongside Bulletproof, who replaced Mark. Now, once Mark returned, the couple tried to pick up where they left off, but were struggling. Eve was not doing very well. She had even gained some weight, which immediately led us to believe that she had decided to keep the baby. But then Eve told Mark that she had an abortion while he was away. She was apparently very scared that he was dead and did not want to raise the child all by herself. Mark starts blaming himself for the amount of stress that Eve was in, and Julie apologizes to her for not being there. However, Eve never blamed him. It was her decision to keep it from him, and she realized just how important it was to stop the Viltrumite invasion. This honestly brings a lot of realism to the relationship that a lot of comic books stray away from. So I am very hopeful to see how the series manages to adapt this storyline in Season 4. What is up with the whole